So I think the first thing you'll notice is that things are different, just a little bit. So when I was off camera, I decided this place was really kind of bland. It was all just flat grass and sand, and it just looked onto this pond. So what I thought I'd do is plant some trees, and then I actually found out that when you plant a tree with the sapling, I don't know if I have any. Yeah. So for example, let's just do this again. You can see I've got a lot of bone meal, and I don't think this will work because it's night time right now, but may as well try it. But basically, before any of these zombies see me, if you plant a tree and then put the bone meal on it, yeah, you can basically instantly grow a tree. The bone meal actually works as a fertilizer. So what I'd done was I just get kind of carried away. So I'd plant a tree and then I'd climb on top of it and place a piece of dirt. You know, so like if I had a piece of dirt, I'd go into the top and dig a little hole on it. And essentially what that done was create these big nice looking trees, and you know, I'm pretty much planting my own forest right now. So I'm gonna it's kind of silly, well it isn't silly to say that I've planted my own forest, because yes, these can be harvested, but they're actually mostly for a kind of aesthetic thing. I think it just looks nice being completely shrouded by trees. And even if I go up here, you'll see, and there's a ton of sheep here and animals, because I'm getting no meat. Because it's at night, animals will actually come around light, and I only found this out recently. I did not know that at night animals would congregate around the light sources, because of course they don't like the dark as much as you do. And I like collecting wool as well. But anyway, as I said, if I go up here, you'll actually see, you might see anyway. Let me find that dirt so I can climb back up. And I just took a bit of meat by accident. Oh god, this is not good. Why can't I hit him? Okay, I'm out here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, thank God it was only outside my house. Is my difficulties maybe on hard or something like that? I'll have to check that, but I didn't realise there was going to be someone up there. But then again, like, it makes sense. And there is a bunch of spiders right there, so I need to get the hell out of here before they notice me. But yeah, this gives me a chance, I suppose, to show this off. And this does need some light. Once I get it back, I'll light this up, because mobs could spawn in here. But I built this little part as well. It's nothing particularly special, but I did some stuff off camera, and I should have recorded it, but at the time I wasn't really thinking about it, and I just went ahead and I would get carried away with the tree thing, and God, I thought that was a bad guy. There's that guy back again. Let's just get inside. If I can get past all the cows and things like that. Anyway, let me sort out my inventory while I talk about what I was talking about. Yeah, I just started planting the trees and things, and I get a little carried away, and it happens. I'm sure you'll understand that Minecraft can be very, very distracting, even when I'm supposed to be playing it. As I'm supposed to be recording as I do things, regardless of what I'm doing. But I get so distracted by the game that I didn't record what I was doing, even though that's the whole point of this thing. And I think that... was that a skeleton? No, it's just a sheep acting crazy. But the good thing about nighttime as well is that there's tons of animals, which means I can go out and kill them and get some supplies from them and whatnot. And actually, this is actually quite dangerous. I probably need to light the roof, because earlier on, just before I was recording, I came out here and there... no, don't come in my house. And there was a creeper right above. So that's not good. And what I actually think I'm going to do is, if I have the resources, I am going to make a bow and arrow, because that's something I want to do. I'll get some sticks as well, we need those. And I'll quickly check downstairs if we have more string. I think it's string, isn't it? I've been playing this game for almost over a year now, and there's still things that I don't remember or forget. Just purely because I don't use them that often, but I've just recently realised the value of a bow and arrow, and I forget how to make it. Something like, yep, there's a bow and arrow, and then we need arrows, which I guess is something I'll need to start making and also collecting. But feathers are hard to come by, I think, sometimes, so if you have any tips on getting fit, maybe I could make a mob trap at some point. That did get suggested actually, so I'll get around to making a mob trap possibly. Nothing I can do right now with four arrows, but we could make some soon. You can hear all these monsters as well. Is it? I think it's flint used, don't you? Use flint, and who knows? We'll figure it out as we go. I should know these things, but unfortunately I don't. And the day is upon us. So let's get. I think the last time I was making I was planning a train station sort of thing. So let me just get short of these these extra materials that I don't need. And we'll figure this out. I don't need the sapling and bone meal right now. I get too carried away with that. May need the fences for aesthetics. Definitely going to need some more stone. What can I get rid of that's... There's nothing of particular value right now, so let's get this other stuff. Stone, we'll need that. I apologise as well if you can hear my dog whining in the background. She's awfully moany sometimes. There's not much I can do. May need ladders, definitely need rails for a train station. I'll take some wood as well in case. And I think that's it. So I'm not going to build the train station right away, but what I'm going to do is... Oh, there's some feathers, that's useful. And check that zombie out, lasting under the tree. That's that. Why are they dying really fast and I'm only using a stone sword? There's an egg in the water as well, that's useful. I think what I want to do is go over here and find something out. See if there's anything of interest, and then we can make a little bridge crossing the water and possibly a train track on top. That is if I can go over here. Okay. So we could build something here. We could probably, right here, we could build a lighthouse. That would be interesting. And definitely useful. I'd need to build it quite tall. So actually, I know what I'll do is I'll lay the base work for that. And I think I'll just make, since my new texture pack is somewhat bright and cheery, I think what I'll do is make it out of cobblestone. Because in this texture pack, and I also want to make red wool. And I have tons of wool, so I'll get on that. And I think I'm actually going to time-lapse this, so enjoy, and I will see you after the time-lapse. Well, I can't go outside just now because it's night and there's monsters outside waiting on me. There's a spider and a zombie, and it's not going to be any good. So I think what I'll do is jump down into the mine for a little bit and just collect some cobblestone. Oh wait, no, I want to get some buckets so I can then collect lava as well, and maybe find a way to use that as a light source in the lighthouse, because you know, certain things like torches only light that so well before it gets bad, or before it starts to fade off and you just can't really make it out at all, whereas lava really bright and illuminates well. So maybe we can find a good way to use it, as if we strike lava, but who knows. And wait, I think what we'll do is start in here maybe. This is probably too high up, to be honest. I'll go down lower. There's actually a point here where we come into a cave, but I've already explored this, and there's, in fact, funny thing is, I don't think I actually showed this, but down here there is a dungeon with a mob spawner, which is where I got my mossy cobblestone. And then not only, you know, a few seconds walk away, if I can find it, whatever it is, there's another dungeon. So I found, oh god, there's a creeper. What's he doing in here? There's a dungeon, and I'm actually a little scared right now. Oh wait, he can't. Yeah, well, you get the idea. There's a dungeon somewhere else that I found within, you know, a few seconds of the other one. Let's get down here. Make sure there's nothing to follow on us. And I reckon this is a decent level, I suppose. I just need to find lava, which in itself is a difficult task. I don't want to spend all this time mining because it'll just turn into me speeding up another part of the video, and I think this is too low. Actually, there is lava down here. Just remembered. Yep, I'll just do this for now and I can clear it up if I need to. All I need to do is grab some, you know, that made no sense to say that I'd clear it up. What I need to do is I do need to clear it up. And oh god. That's it, okay. And then, oh, what? I thought that would go away. There's no source block, so why would it still be there? Well, whatever. Now I just need to quickly... No! Don't want that to happen. Okay, I need to quickly be able to switch between these. And yes, that's what I want to do. Grab the source block is what I was trying to do. And let me get one more. It's a pity that you can't make permanent or an infinite water supply, or infinite what do you call it, lava supply rather. Kind of like you can do. No, just put it back. Block that up. Okay, that's us got that. Let's head back up. And hopefully daytime will be coming soon. I did say I'd get more cobble, but I don't want to spend, you know, a lot of time mining because that gets boring. Not only for me, but for you guys. I could imagine it would be boring. And I hope that creeper's not kicking around near me because I need to get up safely. So you can see my strip mine's also really not had any progress at all. It's not as easy as I thought it would be, or it just takes a lot of time. God, that fast? Okay, where's that spider? Make sure there's nothing kicking about, waiting on us. Loads of times I've went outside, you know, not just in this house, but in general, and there's been something there. Let me get the hell across the water. I think the pigs and cows are coming with us. There's probably going to be spiders somewhere. You can also see I decided to change part of this. Basically I ran out of cobble, but then I went up and put a bit of mossy cobble because that's all I had left, and then I just changed it to wood. I actually thought it would look nice, and it has turned out to be surprisingly nice. I hope I picked up some extra wood to finish this thing off. I'm not going to go much higher, so I don't think I'll time lapse this. I think this will really, you know, be the maximum amount of height I need. Although in saying that, I do need to be able to see it from a distance, and there's a lot of high hills here surrounding, so maybe I'll go until I maximise the amount of wood that I've used, and then I'll stop there and add a platform at the top that I can use to set up some light. And it's probably a bad idea using wood and then thinking that I'm going to use lava as a light source, but we'll figure something out.